92-year-old Seung Byung-il was born in the city of Jeongju in present-day DPRK. His fondest memory in his youth is playing with his friends in a nearby stream. When Korea was liberated from Japanese colonial rule in 1945, Seung made his way to Seoul to look for a job. But when the Korean War erupted 5 years later, little did he know it would be his last chance to visit his hometown.
When I was young, I remember the river in my hometown would flood every summer, so we weren't able to go to school. We had to take a longer route, but that's just an old story now.
The ROK and DPRK have held 20 rounds of reunions since dividing more than 6 decades ago. Those with memories of life on the other side of the demilitarized zone are now elderly. And the list of South Koreans wanting to participate in family reunions dwindles every year. Inter-Korean reunions are organized through the Red Cross. Typically 100 individuals are randomly selected. Participants reconnect over a span of 3 days, but that's hardly enough time to make up for decades of separation.
솔직히 저도 걱정돼요. Honestly, I'm a little worried. Only 100 people are going to be allowed to participate again. Despite the government's intentions and the media exposure, many more separated families will be disappointed. At this pace, it would take decades for everybody's hopes to come to fruition.
Both sides agree reconnecting families separated by the Korean War is a pressing issue. Following April's Inter-Korean Summit, the hope is that reconciliation goes beyond just family reunions.
갈 수만 있으면은 제일 먼저 나는 우리 어머니 산소를 가보려고 그래요.
If the day I'm able to travel to my hometown comes, the first thing I want to do is visit my mother's grave. Sure, it would be nice to see and visit where I grew up and where I spent my childhood, but above all, the first thing would be to pay my respects to my mother.
그 중에서도 내 어머니 산소는 꼭 가보려고 그래요. 제일 먼저.
Seung is among a generation of Koreans that suffered through war and separation. He wishes future generations won't have to experience the tragedy of a divided people. Shane Hom, CGTN, Seoul.